Hey there guys, welcome back to Texas Beer Reviews, and on this episode we will be looking at a beer from Florida. This is J. Wakefield's Let's Kick It. It's their sour ale brewed with apples and cassia, which is cinnamon, basically. So, not much on the can. I looked a little bit up just to kind of see, because I was going to drink this the other day. Didn't want to drink anything high ABV, which is like, nah, it probably isn't, but it's actually 8% ABV. So a little higher for a sour ale, especially, I assumed that it would probably be a sour wit beer or something kind of style, you know what I mean? It's for apples and cinnamon. But, yeah, so I love cinnamon. Apples are tasty, so very excited to check this out and kind of see what it's all about. Hoping for like a, I don't know, I guess like a tart apple pie, I guess. I don't know. I've never had this beer before. And this is thanks to White Boy 003. Thank you very much, Matt. Send me a bunch of tasty beers. All right. So, pours this pretty hazy. Like kind of, what do I have in here? I don't know. Pours this pretty hazy, pale, light lemony, kind of murky yellow, sort of orangish. I don't know. Pale color. Pours a thin white head. Show you the aroma. Okay. I'm getting some apple and cinnamon for sure, and some acidity. It's still pretty cold. Pulled out of the fridge. Probably should have put it in the cellar, but pretty sure it's gonna come out more as it warms. Yeah, it's very mild right now, but there's those hints of like apples and cinnamon, but hints. So, but like I said, we'll see where it goes. This was interesting. So, cheers. Yeah. It tastes like sour apple pie. Wow. That's actually pretty tart. More tart than I imagined. This is sour. No kidding. So, wow. Getting a lot of that pucker. Off the bat, apples big time. Tart apples. Think Granny Smith. Pretty much. And I get a bit of cinnamon, but not very much. But enough to kind of have that apple pie-like sort of thing. And getting a kind of a wheat malt base on the end, on the finish. A little bit of that cereal grain type thing. Actually, thinking about it, with the apples and that malt, it really kind of tastes like Apple Jacks a little bit on the very end. Tart, I guess. Tart Apple Jacks, not really sweet at all. Get the apples a little bit more. It does have this kind of apple juice type thing. Not really cider, but apple juice. Yeah, maybe a little bit like cider, but I guess so. I guess a little bit like cider. Let me turn my phone off here. Okay. Unsubscribe from that email. Yeah. Ooh. Definitely getting that cinnamon a bit more up front. But it's really well blended. Like I said, really has a big apple pie-like taste to it. It is just pretty tart. So I'll be sipping on this one for a bit. I love sour beer, but it takes a little bit longer when they're so sour like that. A bit easier to drink when they're more on the tart side. But this is still really tasty. Body is, let me see. Ooh. I definitely say, actually kind of, yeah, more of a full body. Carbonation is a little bit of a prickly carbonation, but It's it's not really highly carved at all or anything. I wouldn't say it's low carved, but I think it's more of a medium lighter carbonation, but a little bit prickly and then fades. Yeah, this is sour. Besides the apples, a little bit of that cinnamon, definitely big tart sour lemon. Kind of has that warhead like thing going on. As for a rating, excuse me, I'm kind of in between a 4 and a 4.25 on this. I love the apples and that kind of apple pie like quality. I want more cinnamon because I feel like it would be really, really amazing with just a bunch of cinnamon in this kind of beer. I would like a bit less acidity just to make it easier to drink, but still really good. But I think I'm gonna go 4 out of 5 on this. A little bit higher than that, but not quite 4.25 for me. I think a bit less acidity and more of that cinnamon would easily put it 4.25 and possibly more 4.5. But this is really super tasty, and if you really like sour beers, very sour beers, check it out. Now they're out of Miami, of course, so I don't know how available this was, but if you like really sour beers and apples, bit of cinnamon, bit of apple pie. If you've always wanted to try sour apple pie, there you go. I'd try to seek this one out. But good stuff from J. Wakefield. Interesting. So thanks again, Matt. And as always, think global, drink local, and cheers.